What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to talk about, the little issue, or the quote Thomas Vanek had about, not wanting to play in Brooklyn and that being a factor of not re-signing with the Islanders back in February. People also forget the Islanders ran on signing him in July too. But, for years and years, it was looking like Vanek wanted to go to Minnesota, where he played his college hockey, where he spends his off seasons. And, I don't have a problem with him doing that. That's is what it is. Having said that, I've been in New York a bunch of times. I've lived in Boston and all that. Brooklyn isn't for everyone. I think if you read the quotes out of context, it's like, oh my God, he would have thought he would have got mugged or whatever. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. I just think he wanted to stay out on Long Island, by Uniondale, and getting to and from the arena would be a little bit of a hassle for him, and his family. And then, he just said, the ability to go back to Minnesota was one thing that, superseded anything else. He wanted to get to free agency, but again, having played with a guy like John Tavares, he might want to consider sticking around. And I honestly do think he's not just been lip service. But the Brooklyn answer, I don't totally disagree. I think it's painting Brooklyn in a bad light. But again, it's not for everyone. The big city isn't for everyone either. And that's one thing you got to understand. Not that St. Paul and Minneapolis are small towns, but I don't know where he lives in Minnesota. It might be in a suburb with a driveway and all that stuff, and it's tough to get that in New York with, or even as a hockey player, it's tough to afford that kind of do-re-mi. But it's a very, very interesting situation with Vanek. It always is. Whether it's dropping quotes about Brooklyn or having gambling debts or pissing off the entire fan base in Montreal, he's never not exciting. I'll give him that. And the other thing is, had they re-signed him, they probably wouldn't have gotten Nick Leddy or Johnny Boychuk. So I guess it kind of worked out for all parties. Minnesota is looking like a contender. Vanek isn't playing his best hockey. Then I think anyone that's holding their breath on coming around in the playoffs might want to, temper their expectations a bit. But, he's where he wants to be. The Wild's got the guy they wanted. The Islanders have one of the best records in the NHL. I mean, I really can't find a loser here, so maybe I'm just being overly simplistic, but is what it is. That's all I got to start of the Power Play with CJ on Thomas Vanek not liking Brooklyn. Stay tuned for episode 2 of the season and beyond. Later, guys.